How long has it been since I streamed? Has it been a week? Oh, I didn't know a lot has happened, you know. I've been dealing with a lot of like mental stuff. Anyways, hi. So I'm like, let me take it easy and just, you know, play a Donkey Kong Country. Cause I feel like I'ma lose it if I don't not lose it, but like, you know, be chill. I hope you're doing alright. We getting why is my save file still here? Oh wait. But yeah, no, I dealing with those things a couple week back. Last week was wild. You know, because I think it was too sudden with the argument with my mom, and then also like and then a couple days later I had an argument with my stepdad. And my mom got mad at me, and I'm like, "Oh." And that wasn't good for my mental because I think I had like anxiety or a panic attack for a couple like for a bit, but I didn't know. And the only way to really like oh, to do anything about it is I guess call somebody from oh well, that's gone. To call somebody from my local place of worship, the congregation, and talk to them. You know, this is a trusted individual, which is obviously good. And I would consider them as a father figure more so than my actual stepdad, which is crazy. And I think it's because, you know, he's kind. You can like tell very quickly he's humble. You know, if he makes a mistake, he's honest with it, owns up with it. And also because he also understands, you know, what it's like to be anxious, have anxiety, and all those kind of things. So with my stepdad, it's like, oh, it's all in your head. You need to go outside more. And I'm like, oh. To be missing that, and also like I don't know, something about like especially with the minorities from what I know, like the Black community and the Hispanic community, to say you have anxiety and depression is basically like you're obviously gonna get the from what? Why? Like, you got a roof over your head. What's the problem? And so you're kind of just stuck when that happens because it's like, well, I don't know who to relate to. The only one who understands somewhat is my mom because she also went through that. Like, she went through once, it was years ago, I remember, like, I still have photos of her, like, going to the hospital in the ambulance, because I thought she was having, like, a heart attack, or, like, a stroke, or something. Went to the hospital, they found nothing on her. And then years later, I don't even know how she found out, it was anxiety. And, you know, before she didn't believe it, she didn't, like... She was like, ain't no way, but then after all that happened, it's like, oh, okay, this is real. And so it was kind of easier. It took a while to understand. Because I don't know what her anxiety is, like, based on. I think it might be with stress. Like, when she has a lot on her mind. With me, I think it's mostly based on, like, excessive worrying. To the point where it's like very unhealthy, especially like if it's from like an intrusive thought or something I did in the past that I thought, you know, was wrong, even though I've like supposedly come to terms with it, and it's like, okay, I made this mistake in the past, I'm not gonna do it again, and it's like all that. It's literally to the point where I've tried to, how should I put this, like, confess certain things to like my congregation elders, which even my mom was like, you don't have to, because it's not like something serious, like grave sin or anything like that. It's like, it's normal, like this is just something you could really like usually talk to a friend about or something like that, or a relative, or like get advice. But it was like, I can't feel better unless I like admit to this or something. It's weird. Sometimes it gets to me still a little bit, but it's like, I don't know. And the only thing that helped in the end was to get medication. And I think what happened was this week before is I didn't take the medication as daily. And so like when you get hit, or like when something I guess triggers that anxiety or something like that, then you will like spiral into a panic attack or something like that. Is there not a door here? Did I mess up the door? I probably did. Hello. Hi. So yeah, I think what bothered me more was like recently with my stepdad. I don't care if he's mad. He could stay mad. The door is to the left. Oh. He could stay mad. I think it's what happened, like, and the fact that my mom got mad at me too, and I just kind of felt like nobody was on my side. Because recently, like, I am going through like a seasonal unemployment, so you know, I'm filing for unemployment benefits. And so I got a letter in the mail, and I obviously, like, when he comes home for work, he checks the mail. And I think in a sense, I've also learned, you know, okay, I was wrong with my response. I should have put it better. Because I told him, because he asked me, oh, how much are you going to get from unemployment or whatever? And I'm like, and, you know, my response was, I don't think it's any of your business. That's what I said. And then his response was to have this outburst and him say, it is my business because I pay all the bills here and you don't pay nothing, and the rent and whatnot. And then he stormed off. And then my mom also got mad and said, like, why would you say that? Like, but I feel like what I said wasn't bad. Because it's like, prior, he's never asked about my income, what I make, you know. Yes, I don't pay anything. The only thing I pay is the phone bill of me, my mom, and my brother. You know, if, you know, one day he were to ask, hey, can you, you know, contribute? Gladly. And so, when he said that, I'm like, am I like wrong? Because it's not like I didn't mean to say it in a disrespectful way. Maybe I could have like said it better, but I think it's the fact that his quick response was, oh, I pay everything, therefore you should you need to tell me, therefore it's my business. That's what he said. It's his business. And it just felt like, I don't know, like, for a while, I just felt terrible. I went to a graduation too, and like, because my mom wanted to go to a friend's graduation and he didn't want to go. And so I went with my mom because I was not gonna stay by myself with him. I've been through that before with my fam. Looking back, I think both sides are right. I think I feel like I should have responded better. Like, okay, maybe like, okay, I'll be like, okay, I'm getting a little bit, leave it at that. But it's like, I think his like quick response to saying, "Oh, I pay everything, so it's my business," because it didn't like. At that point, it felt like it didn't come from a place that like, oh, you like care in like a positive sense. And so when he said that, now listening to like somebody's different perspective that I heard, it mostly felt like he said those things because he wanted to basically like, I don't know, like a power imbalance. It sounds weird because I always hear the word power imbalance get thrown around, but I feel like you know, it just felt like something that like my game froze. Something that in like, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember what they said. Something he said, felt like it said that to put me in my place. Like it felt like a power move in a sense. Something like very. I feel like I was gaslit. Especially too when my mom got mad at me, and also I was like, you like, dog, you didn't have to tell them or something like that. You should be entitled to your money and write your parents for, to ask you for financial assistance since they're paying for the bills. But the reaction and intention didn't connect, so it was miscommunication. Yeah. I don't know. It's because he's never asked anything before. He's never asked like how much I get paid at my work, how much any of this. Da 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 da. Bro. I feel like I could have maybe responded better. Oh wait, the shortcut thing is over here. I could have responded better, but I also felt like, I don't know. I feel like in a sense, every individual has a certain amount of right to privacy in their own home, financial and all that. You know, regardless of whatever, I feel like everyone has a right to privacy, basically. To some extent, and I just felt like, you know, I felt like I tried to set a boundary, and he didn't respect that. And so I'm just like, oh. And now here I am playing monkey game just to like, I don't know, because I felt like with everything that happened as well, I wasn't like in the right mind. I'd say I wouldn't say I was dealing with an anxiety or a panic attack, but I just felt awkward. Like to do anything or talk to anyone, especially with like my mom, because it's like, okay, well, she thinks I'm in the wrong too and isn't like trying to understand like my point of view. She just instantly said, "Oh no, what you said was bad. You're a bad daughter." And I'm like, "Oh. It sounds like your stepdad has a strong personality, and usually what you would consider as logic and understanding to them, it does not apply." He literally, his ex-wife and even his own kids was like, he's the type of person to argue and prove he's right even though he's wrong. Like he'll always try and like be the one to win the argument and something like that. Oddly enough, I just went through that over Christmas and that's why I left. Oh. Well, I hope that you're doing better. But yeah, no, I think it just hurt that nobody was, like, on my side and not even my mom. Because this is somebody that I, like, trust and I'm very close with, but the fact that she wouldn't even, like, throw me a bone or anything like that. And I even tried to give her an example for, because, like, she always has, you know, her own money. And so I tried to give her here, like, the example, oh, well, what if, like, one day he found this money and, you know, ask why you have this money and you say, well, it's none of your business. And then he pulls up that card. I don't know, but things are slightly, like, okay now. I literally just barely talked to him today. Because we got a letter in the mail of, like, I guess somebody, I don't know who, but, like, but they just wanted me to explain it, that's all. Hence the whole homeless situation, but not my own place and things are good. Let's go, period. I thought you could, like, walk off and jump. I thought I was, like, applying. I don't know what logic was I applying. Winky? No. Whose logic was I applying? I was applying the snake logic. When you, like, fall off the platform and all of a sudden, you know, oh, well, now I can't get nothing. But yeah, no, so that was going on. And then once again, that same day, I called that member of, like, the congregation and was like, dude, I don't feel good, man. This happened, and, like, I feel terrible about it. And he's like, no, it's okay, man. We all make mistakes, man. Sometimes, you know, things come out wrong. Sometimes, you know, we offend people. And the only thing we could really do is just, like, ask for forgiveness and move on. For, like, peace sake and whatnot. But, you know, I guess, like, wasn't a big fan of the advice, but I understand, man. I think it's better just to, like, for peace sake, you know, move on. And so, you know, that's what I did. May have wrote another letter. Another angry letter where I, you know, write every single, like, angry thought or something I want to tell somebody. Curse words and everything included. And then I burned the paper. I went to the little fire pit outside. I burnt it. And then I talked to, 𝐀𝐫𝐭𝐀𝐧𝐬𝐴. I ranted on ChatGPT because, God forbid, I don't have, a therapist. I feel like I could. They've asked, but, like, no. What was that lady's name? That psychiatrist or whatever who gives me, like, the medication. She's like, do you want therapy? Or something like that. And, you know, I've declined before because I feel like it'd be a burden to have my mom or somebody drive me to these sessions. And y'all already know Mexican people are nosy, so they're gonna be like, oh, what'd you talk about with them? So, you know, here I am with ChatGPT telling them everything. Like, dog, this happened, man, and here's what I'm doing about it. I hear people are using ChatGPT instead of therapy because sometimes people have been too honest with their therapist and end up with the grippy socks. And I do not want to go back to the hospital again. Oh, shoot! I don't want to go back to the hospital. Those letters have been doing you wonders for your mental health. Yeah. Once again, the key, though, for the letters is to, you know, not filter anything, not censor yourself, right? Exactly how you feel. Exactly how you feel. Like, all the curse words, you know, if you want to cuss somebody out in the letters. That's only bad therapists, but most therapists, professionals are there for you. Oh. Well, regardless, I feel like I'm going to get asked what I went to I'm going to get asked, you know, oh, what'd you talk about with your therapist? Or something, your counselor. Because, like, my mom is going to be the one to take me. And before, when I had PTSD with other stuff, you would ask, and sometimes, you know, I didn't want to talk about it. Other times, I'm like, okay. Usually, I'm good at this level. What's the problem? I guess I gotta lock in for this then. But the argument thing before, I think in the beginning or like a week prior with my mom, I was feeling terrible because, oh, I'm free. Usually they would write a letter and 90% of the time it gets approved. Oh, what was I gonna say? Dude, I forgot what I was gonna say. I mean, I did say, okay, I can't really do therapy because my mom would take me. She would ask. A week before was bad. Yeah, okay. The week before was bad because I had that, like, kind of argue with my mom because I was mad over something she did. You know, and I felt like, you know, I don't want to go into it and say exactly because that's her business. And it's kind of private. But technically, she didn't do anything wrong, but what she did made me uncomfortable, and so I told her. But I just felt like after those days, I kind of noticed that, like, when I feel bad over something, like, she doesn't really care as much, or I feel like she just, you know, exchanges, you know, a sentence or two, leaves the room. Or, like, say I'm having, like, I'm upset, literally crying, she sees me, knows I'm doing, like, terrible, and proceeds to ask me to do, like, a task for her. And it's tasks that she could do herself, but, like, I don't know, and I just kind of felt like I feel ignored, I feel unheard. Because I feel like, you know, when someone is going through this, like, anxious, or you see, like, they're getting, like, anxiety, you know, they're crying over something, you know, you ask and you talk to them about it. But it's always me having to, like, approach somebody or reach out. Despite her seeing and knowing, you know, I'm not good right now, I feel terrible, I feel very upset, it's like, nope, ignore. Unless she has a task to do, then, oh, can you do this? Like, I know I see you, like, crying and all that, but can you still do this for me? And I'm like, I think it's just like a lack of care. Maybe, they took the comment some type of way. No, like, the whole issue was resolved and all that. Like, the argument and all that. But I still, like, felt hurt over, you know, the fact that I had to speak up about it. Like, I had to speak up. And she knew, like, prior that I, like, something was bothering me. And then she, like, proceeded to know that I was upset and ignore me. Like, how do I put this? Ah! Like, you see your daughter upset, crying, having, like, a mental breakdown, and you're just like, can you fill this out for me? Also, thank you, Dragon, Ball, for the gifts and the hoy. And so that's what bugged me. And then with the thing with my stepdad, I was like, like, just when I was starting to feel better, that happened, and I'm like, bro. I was gonna do the secret! Now I can't do no secret. Maybe it's for the best. I want to get those, like, extra lives, so I don't gotta keep doing, like, nonsense. Where did he? I think he was to, what, the left? No! Oh, there he is. There we go. But yeah, no, so I was having that, like, issue, and, like, now I'm feeling better, I guess. Yeah, I'm feeling better. But today, my mom woke up and she said that, like, she felt very dizzy, she felt nauseous, she felt her palms sweaty. And we came to the conclusion that it was an anxiety and or panic attack. We don't know what stemmed from it. I think it's just, like, a lot of buildup, for example, because she recently got a letter in the mail. She got a bill, a medical bill. Basically her having to pay, like, $500 for some, like, clinic visits. Which is crazy because I didn't think that, like, they wouldn't cover it. And then also, like, you know, with summer being out, my step-siblings are here. One of them's an adult and one of them is, like, still a minor, like 17. But she's, I guess, I don't know, still obligated to... Yeah, she still has to cook for them. She still has to make them, like, breakfast, dinner, and lunch. Despite, you know, them being, like, big. I don't know. So there's that. Then the medical bill. You know, I don't know what else is stressing her out or what was stressing her out. But yeah, she, like, woke up and she's like, yo, I don't feel good. Like, I feel like I have... like, I'm sweating a lot. I don't know, like, she felt very dizzy. She felt nauseous. And, you know, I was just trying my best to help her out. She's feeling a lot better, but, But yeah, no, all that, like, happened, like, it was just really been, like, me kind of just hear like, oh, like how are you feeling now? Like you feel better. She feels a lot better. It's just that for some reason she has like, ow! How do I get off you? How do I get off Winky? Oh. It's just me asking, like, how she's doing, how you feeling. Oh my god. How you doing, how you feeling, and then so, yeah, she's feeling a little better. And so, you know, me doing my best, I'm trying to help her out with, this medical bill and, like, you know, calling, see if there's anything we could do. And I found, like, we could maybe lower it and stuff like that. Which we're gonna try and figure out tomorrow, because I don't know, it's like $560 the bill, and I'm like, what the... Apparently my mom made too much money last year or something, so they're like, now you're going to do share pay or co-pay or something like that. We're only covering things that are over $2,000. So anything else under $2,000, we feel like you could pay it. And I'm always like, no. But yeah, no, so I was finding solutions. And that was the solution, basically. So we can, like... Because I don't know, my mom was, like, literally ready to, like... just be like, oh, I'll just pay the $500 or whatever. I'm like, no, we could fight this, man. And thus, here we are with me fighting it. Oh yeah, and then later on, or earlier today, my stepdad came home and he was like, oh, I don't know why y'all be getting anxiety and panic attacks because y'all be inside all day. Do you have 𝒂𝒄 Streamlabs is stress? No. But yeah, no, so... Ah! Bruh. Yeah, no, so my stepdad came home and, you know, me thinking, you know, okay, maybe he's gonna ask, you know, are you okay? You doing better? No, he's like, y'all be getting anxiety because, y'all inside all day and y'all don't go outside. Which we literally did. I even told my mom, like, you want to go for a walk or something? You know, just get it, like, cleared off your mind. And then he got mad because my mom didn't heat up, tortillas for him. And then he stormed out to, buy food instead. Despite, you know, having the carne and the frijoles ready. Which I think is insane, but okay, petty. Yup. I very much dislike that, yeah. Literally, all he had to do was heat up the tortillas on the stove, that's it. Right, like, the food is literally done. Yeah, it's like, you know, also, too, like, this is your wife, bruh, like, she literally told you she doesn't feel well, like, she feels like, I don't know. That's why I be having beef. God forbid we care about our loved ones. Oh, well, he's the type of person to, believe, you know, oh. He is, like, one of those people to believe, you know, oh, anxiety is just in your head. Está todo en la mente. Is like, I don't know, it's just in your head. That's all. I mean, it's like, we literally can't control it. It's like, do you think we really want to feel like that? Also, if you tap, like, really fast in that bonus level, you complete it super easy. Oh. I don't know. I feel like, the only way you could really understand, like, anxiety, having panic attacks and all that is if you go through it, unfortunately. Because if I were to explain it, I feel like I would sound insane. But I literally told my mom, like, oh, well, it feels like this for me. And she was like, yeah, that's literally what I'm feeling. But, like, explaining it to someone who, like, hasn't dealt with that before is, like, I don't know. Because having an anxiety and or panic attack, it feels like the end of the world. It feels like you're going to die. Or, like, you're in danger despite you not being in any danger. And there's nothing that nobody or anybody could do about it or help you. Oh. So yeah, I know that's what it is basically. You basically, it's like your whole body is under attack, mentally, physically. And nothing anybody says or does can help you. You are going to die. Even though you're fine. Bro, this is the level I suck at. And it's literally why, like, me and my mom take medication. Because it's like, we can't do anything about it. Bruh. Like, it's something we can't help feel. Maybe anxiety for, like, different reasons, but we literally can't control it. It literally will affect, like, our, quality of life. Only thing you can do is support one another, reduce negative energy or stress while also not making it worse. And that's what I tried doing, you know? But even with, while going through the panic and all that, you still feel like you can't do anything. Or you feel like, I know that they're trying to help, but it's like, you still feel some uncertain doom. And so, like, the only thing I really did was just like, alright, mom, you here, take this, like... I don't want to do this level. Again. The only thing I could do is just tell her, you know, oh, here, take this, medication in case you get, like, specifically anxiety and panic attacks. I'm not exactly sure what the medicine does, but, like, you feel very numb, your brain just feels, like, static, and sometimes you get really sleepy. Which is better than whatever feeling you get with, panic attack and anxiety, but it's in case. It's like, it's those, like, medicines that it's like, okay, just in case. But yeah, no, so all that's been happening, and now here I am playing, monkey games. I keep forgetting that those barrels are the ones that you, like, automatically shoot, so it's like, alright, you gotta time it. Meanwhile, here I am. It's a good thing I got those 99 lives. But anyways, me, my mom, and my little brother have been, busy all day, mostly watching Shrek movies and Matilda. Besides that, have you been eating well? I feel like I've been eating okay. I think I'm eating alright, yeah. Shrek is a hood classic. We watched Shrek, 2. No, we watched Shrek 3 and Shrek 4. That's my chimichanga stand. Yup. And he's like, trust me, Fiona, y'all gonna be real hungry after this ambush. Now go on and finish your little speech. Bro. I'm about to crash out! Finally? What do you mean finally? Oh. Yeah, no, I'm not good at this part of the game. Go on and exit the level! Did I not just do a forest for— oh. Never mind. It's a different level. I thought that was another, like, treetop level, but no, it's this. I feel like this is... Oh. Go, Diddy! It's a good thing I'm not doing all of the, secrets and all that, because if not, we'd be here forever. And I don't know where all of them are to begin with. I was driving around the forest and played this music. Hee hee hee. Get into the real spirit of things. Get the real environmental deal. It hit different. I bet it did. Just like when you put like next time when you like somebody takes a bath or is in a pool, play aquatic ambience and just vibe out. Oh Lord! Ah! Oh my god. That video of the swimming monkey, yeah. I was thinking about buying like a notebook and or a journal to write down because I used to do this before. Just daily in it about how I feel and all that. But then I'm concerned that somebody's gonna find it. And so I'd be like concerned and would probably filter myself. But I'd be filling up the whole page. Oh. I'm sure they wouldn't find it. They wouldn't, like, my mom is not the type of person to dig into my stuff. Or nor is, like, I think my stepdad, but still. I use the notes on my phone. That's what I was thinking of doing with my iPad and just use my Apple Pencil and just, you know, crash out. I've done that too when I don't have, like, my pen and paper. But, I've noticed that, like, physically writing it, it feels more effective. I looked over once! Oh. Oh yeah, I also went to that like Amazon, what is it, bin thing? I don't know if you've seen like those deal bins or whatever. Y'all remember how like Goodwill used to have those bins? Imagine that, but like Amazon return stuff. I found myself a monitor arm. It's a single monitor arm, but it works. And I was so happy because I got it for $4. And then my brother showed me a monitor arm that he got from Walmart. Days later, and he told me that his was like $32. But the difference between me and my brother is that he has dinero. And I do not, just because I don't work as much. My coworker got a free monitor from a hotel guest because he didn't need it anymore. Bro! I mean, I see, like, I want to get a second monitor. I've seen, a curve monitor! Wow. I want to get a monitor for the arm because I feel like I need 2 monitors, to be honest. I want to get a small monitor, like a 24-inch one, because the one I have is, like, 27. I don't know. But I want it to be over 60 hertz. Like, I want it to at least be, like, 100 hertz. For, like, the gaming and stuff that I'm doing. Hehehe. I don't need 100 hertz for Donkey Kong Country, but you know. He also bought a laptop like it was kitchen paper! I remember saving my money for my laptop that I got back in the day. It was like, I don't know. I can't. I vividly remember saving my money. I don't even know how much money I had saved, but I saved it to buy a laptop. And I did not even use it that often. Till, you know, for some reason, one day I decided I'm gonna stream on TikTok. And thus, here we are. I streamed at the worst time though when I first started because my cousin was staying over and she had like two loud kids. And they would stay like the whole day. And they were just very loud, man. You could hear it. You could hear everything going on in the background. Bruh. I'm gonna go back and watch those old vids. Yeah. I didn't speak as much as I used to, though. Also, I had no, like, idea what volume control was when it came to, like, playing games. So sometimes my mic was just really loud. And all that. Look at you now. Started from the bottom, still at the bottom. Whee! Also, my mom finally reached 1K subscribers on her YouTube account. The only issue is that she mostly uploads YouTube shorts for like monetization to be on her channel, or her to monetize her content, she'd need like 3 million views via short. So I'm like, damn. But the only downside to it is that it's not original content. It's basically like nonsense she finds on TikTok, and she's like, I'm gonna download the video and upload it to YouTube Shorts. Which I guess go off. She's like, we can get the bag, man. She really said copyright who. Even my mom even told me, she's like, you gotta upload shorts or whatever, so you can get the bag. And I'm like, Mom, She really said, I want to make money off YouTube. And you know what? Who am I to stop her? Crazy how this level is very iconic. Where the ostrich at? Let's go! Whee! No! This level made my phone get colder. I don't know, I feel like just something about the environment, something about like the orangutans, me being on the vines. The music! The heck is down here? Nothing, apparently. Doo-doo-doo. You know what? I'm not even gonna figure it out. I thought like maybe there was something there. I'm not good enough. Orangutan. Of course! Can we see Cranky? Yeah. Well, well, I didn't expect to see you today. Well, I've never seen anything like it. Enjoy this demo while you can. It can't last much longer. Bruh. That's right, 4 shades of gray and 2x2 character blocks. That's all we had. I can't play this game. The colors are all too rich for my poor old eyes. Why? Even the bananas have more frames and colors than I had in the entire game. Look. Look at this. As I rock my beard swings. Waste the frames in my opinion. In jungle hijinks, sing to the treetops to earn extra lives. Find Candy and she can save your game for you. I'll come back now here. Okay, but notice how some of these graphics are good than, you know, modern day. I vibe with this. Levels made my phone get cooler for real. Why are there so many fish? Is Ungard not here, or am I just very slow? I'm probably very slow and cannot find Ungard. But this game, a whole vibe. Suddenly all my problems seem very little, very minimal. The square screen is dope. Actually, kind of gives it that 90 vibes again. Yeah. Ah, shoot. Did he just go? Like playing on the tiny JVC TV had a bigger that had... Oh. I understand what you mean, but I feel like if I say, you know, basically the TV that had the back, nothing was flat. When it's hot, take a cold shower, lights up with this song in the background. Yeah. I think I said this before. Did I ever tell y'all as a kid I would, like, knock TVs over? Like, I don't know how many TVs I knocked over as a kid, but I guess I knocked over, like, a lot. According to my mom. I remember that, yeah. And I think the reason I would knock them over is because... Oh, shoot. Oh. Is because I would climb on the furniture. Like the drawers and stuff. Which is crazy because this is before all the PSAs where they're like, oh, y'all gotta like screw your furniture to the wall because your kid's gonna climb on it, it's gonna fall, and it's gonna kill them. Surprisingly, that never happened to me. I was just built different. I don't know what these kids doing nowadays. They ain't quick enough. I just got out the way. That's all I did. My sister and I knocked over a couple when we horsed around and stuff, bro. He died, it still count as a hit. Someone said, dude, I stuck a hot dog in the VCR and called it a night, no lot. He's like, aight, VCR 8, time to for bed. I don't think we had a VCR. I think my cousins did. And I just remember I would like mess with the tapes of the VCR, not theirs. Well, probably there's one of them, but I remember messing with like a lot of VCR tapes and accidentally messing up the thing. Because for some reason I had an obsession of taking like the film out and just being like, whoa. Guess who got an ice cream and didn't go to 7-Eleven? This guy. Hooray. That 7-Eleven that you go to sounds lame considering they charged you so much for that one pizza that one time. I never went back. Oh, shoot. I was about to ask if you yanked the film. Yep, I was diabolical. I vividly remember as a kid, I don't know where we got it, probably from like a flea market or something like that. But we just had like, like a disc folder full of movies. And that was our source of entertainment, just that disc folder of movies. I remember back in the day when $20 would get you so far. When we would visit my grandma as a kid, you know, she would give us, you know, $10, maybe $20, you know, she's like, oh, here, you know, buy yourself, you know, a little soda or something, a little hamburger or something. And I'm like, thank you, grandma. And if I was lucky enough to keep it, it would last us a decade. $20 was a new dollar for real. $20 lasted what seemed like a lifetime. I would say a month, but even longer than a month, it seems like. And when I say, you know, if I kept the money, it's because, you know, my dad back in the day, when he knew, I don't know if he knew or he found out, I don't know, I guess he would do it in front of us. Or she'd do it like in front of him, of us, I don't know, all of us, I don't know, when we were leaving. When we would leave, every time he'd be like, oh, can I borrow your $20 from you and your brother for gas? And I'm like, bruh. And you know, we would hand them over, no problem. And then I remember one day I said no. And he's like, what do you mean no? To this day, my grandma gives me money. Like, sometimes they like, when we visit her, she's like, oh, here, buy yourself, like, you know, a burger or something. Or, like, go out. And I'm like, oh, you don't have to, man. And she's like, I'm giving you money, take it. And I'm like, oh. Thank you. That's love from y'all. $20 gas back was a trip. But she was giving the $20 to us, her grandkids, and my, like, dad who saw this every single time we visited, he, like, and we leave, he's like, oh, give me the $20 for gas. I'm pretty sure he didn't even put the, like, the full $20, considering how much gas was back then, and I just remember, like, one day I said no. You know how much candy and toys you sacrifice for your dad's gas? But we didn't even ask much as a kid. Like, we were poor. We didn't go to, like, Walmart or anything like that for toys. All of our toys came from, like, the flea market. Getting toys from the store was rich people, activities. So, you know, when my neighbor was like, he got his, Mario DS at Toys R Us, I'm like, wait, you go to Toys R Us? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, y'all got that kind of dinero? Yeah, I'm 100%. Thank God you said no that time. Abuela gave me the love, pops, not you. And so when I said no, my dad got mad, and he's like, fine, I ain't gonna, don't ask for nothing, don't ask for nothing then anymore. I ain't gonna buy you nothing like that. And it's like, dog! I specifically remember too when like there were times when my grandma would give me money, and when he wasn't looking, I just wouldn't say anything. And even when I didn't say anything, my dad would always ask, you know, when we're leaving from my grandma's house, he's like, "Oh, did she give you money? And if so, how much?" I don't know. My dad was, dude, I don't even know. I would have been like, nah, I didn't get nothing. Unfortunately, there were times as a kid that I was dumb and said that, yeah, he gave me money. But it was always my dad asking for money. It was never my mom. My mom would not take money from her kids. Absolutely not. I think, and this is the issue too, my dad, I wouldn't say machista, but it's like, my mom didn't really stand up for herself back then. I would say that she was still this, like, you know, how would I put this? Person living in America as, you know, Hispanic, you know, barely spoke English, just kind of figuring things out still. So she didn't really, like, speak up or, like, stand up for herself or anything like that. Ah! Oh! Ow! Handle your scandal on Donkey Kong Country, be back later. Alright. He didn't even try to be cool about it. He straight shot. Yeah, no, he did not care. I don't know. I think maybe my dad was like, I wouldn't say a Oh. I was gonna say like abusive, but not towards us, but it was like, I don't know. It's mostly like controlling, especially with my mom. I found it! Hate this level for real. I don't know. I don't even know what the word is. Like, is it controlling? Is it like machista? I don't know. I just remember like my mom, he never taught my mom how to drive. She wasn't allowed to get a phone. And when he even did get her a phone, it didn't even have like a line connected. So what was even the point? Yeah, I would say possessive. And so when my mom started like doing things for herself and all that, that's when like it was a problem. Or things started getting bad. But it was also because he just got very lazy and just didn't want to work. Was also an alcoholic. I'm trying to think what else did it do? Because it went crazy, it went worse. I guess he like started coming home like late and not explaining where he was, so obviously, you know, that's some side. And then it was to a point where like people from our own congregation was like, hey, we saw like your husband with this other woman, or like women who aren't you, basically. And mom is like, yeah, no, we gotta get out of here. And then I think well, not I think, he started doing, you know, drogas. I don't know what he did. I just remember finding a pipe, and I don't know what it was, but I know that like he looked like a skeleton after a couple of months, and he lost a lot of weight. And this is the man who is built like Shrek. He looks like, imagine Shrek, but you know, being a person of like tan color and with, you know, like a beard and all that. That's basically my dad. And tattoos. I can see that. To this day, from what I hear, despite his own mother building him a house in Mexico, because, you know, he got deported. I don't know what he did. I know he had like some DUIs and all that. Despite, you know, his mother building him a house in Mexico, which, you know, I feel like is a lot, he still refuses to work. And at this point, when you have your house in Mexico, all you really gotta work for is just to eat. Because you don't gotta pay no mortgage or anything like that. I don't think that even exists in Mexico. Considering, like, certain parts of Mexico, like, when it's really poor, it's like, dog, honestly, just having enough to eat is it. And so, even then, he doesn't want to... I don't know if he's changed or not. I doubt it. Sometimes he calls my mom's mom and not even ask how we're doing or anything like that. It's just, oh, tell her to send me money. Despite, you know, my mom remarried and all of that. A couple years back, while I had my Facebook quote-unquote active, well, I can see why people choose the bear. Yeah. This person kept showing up in like my profile or like recommended, but I'm like, I don't know this man. Then one day I get a message from him and it's like, is this your dad? And then he shows me the image and it is my dad, and I'm like, I didn't even respond. I just blocked the number. I'm like, I don't know who this is. And I'm like, you know what? I think it's time to deactivate Facebook. Ah! I didn't know where I was supposed to go from there. I don't have it deactivated now. I just kind of like just changed some information, set it to more like private settings, but mostly just kind of have it for stuff around my city. Because sometimes like you could look at I'm pretty sure there's like groups for like everybody's city where people post stuff like or items that they don't want for free, or they trade, you know. I once got like a fish tank for free because I needed it for somebody that we were house sitting for. They had, I don't know, like a little turtle or something like that, and he had like, he was in a bowl, like that 1-gallon bowl or whatever. And I'm like, bro, this sucks. And I'm like, let me get him a fish tank. Let me see if I can find one on the Facebook Marketplace or like the Facebook group. And I'm like, does anybody here have only have them for buy nothing groups? Exactly. So I like posted, I'm like, hey yo, does anybody have a fish tank they don't need? And somebody's like, yeah, I got one. And thus fish tank acquired. I got rid of my socials, but I only had them for the buy nothing groups. I like to see what they have going on there sometimes, because sometimes they have some good stuff. I'm like, oh, for real? Y'all giving this away for free? Or sometimes I like to get rid of my stuff there for free. Like when I had, before I got the treadmill off TikTok, I had another one that broke down. And I assumed that they took it for free for, like, the parts and or maybe to, like, donate the metal or whatever for, like, money. Well, they took it. I'm like, y'all can get rid of this. El face. All that just for me to die. I try to roll instead of, you know, attacking the thing. Oh, okay. I went on the wrong one. Now I understand. Oh, Lord! Did I not go on the right one? Bruh. Can you ask DK to spare a banana? I have a stepbrother here who... I don't know if it's because of his weight or because of, like... Well, he's skinny to begin with, but I think it might be because of his, like, acne. That he is trying to eat better, or he's been eating better. Bro eats nothing but, like, fruit and vegetables. Nothing wrong with that. Good for him. Good for him. But he finished, like... an entire banana bunch today, like by himself, and I'm like, oh, bro ate like 5-6 bananas. No one really talks about the epidemic, not epidemic, but like when guys have acne and, you know, parents don't really like do anything about it or take it as serious. Wow! He really said I gotta eat them before K-Rule takes them. It's because genetically he has, like, bad acne, unfortunately. Only him and his sister do. And, you know, they took the older sister to see, you know, a dermatologist. But, you know, she wasn't, They took her. The mom took her to see a dermatologist, but you know when he got the acne, the mom didn't bother taking him, so it was like my stepdad and mom who had to step up and like, you know, take him or like to these appointments or to get seen, because you know it was like bad. But also eating a lot of bananas is bad because of potassium. Oh well, I don't know. But it was bad to the point, like, I don't know if dermatology is, like, I don't know. Seeing a dermatologist is covered by Medi-Cal, but it was bad enough that, like, he got referred to a dermatologist. And it was like, alright, we finna give you, Accutane. It's been getting better. And it's that terrible acne that's like not individual pimples, but like just a clump, or I don't even know. Ah! Every time I lose this bird! It's always this level, man. Whee! Oh my god. I didn't even see the bird for a second. Espresso said, I'm out for real, for real. Espresso said, goodbye. I love espresso. Ah! Oh Lord, we made it this far already? I take it back, espresso. UI. Jump, Diddy! I should have jumped off. The rope said, not today. The rope said, psych! Okay, fine. We're gonna throw it again, but this time we're jumping. Ah, cool. Octopus chair. Oh. I just know this water tastes good. That slow walk, make sure it's safe. It's because, I don't know, I feel like sometimes they be throwing, like, in a couple of levels, those enemies, like, right before the exit, and I'm like, I swear to God, if I die and I have to redo this, I'm gonna be pissed. I know Ungard is here, I just don't know where. Play this game long enough to figure out I gotta go left and right. Except here, I forgot where I gotta go. Glass of water would cure my pain, for real, for real. It's that glass of water, especially if it's cold, like at night, that be hidden, for real, for real. Yeah, I like to brush my teeth and then drink the cold glass of water. Make it extra fresh. My mom is like, drinking cold water is gonna hurt your throat, and I'm like, I want it to hurt. Oh Lord, we're gonna die here, we're gonna die here, we're gonna die here, we're gonna die here. Where we said bring on the pain. Oh, by the way, this lady from my congregation invited me to watch the movie Lilo and Stitch with other people, and I went with my little brother. So I've officially seen the remake of Lilo and Stitch. Now here's Cranky. Fancy running into you two way out here. Well, I've never seen anything like it. Enjoy this demo while you can. It can't last much longer. I already seen this! Dog, I already seen this. Okay. Crush is the toughest criminal. Only a barrel will knock him out. Okay. This stereo sound is making my tired old ears bleed. Turn it down before you go. So my take for the Lilo and Stitch remake, it's not as bad as everybody seems. I still disagree with, Nani going to college, especially off of the island. I like that they added, you know, that one neighbor, I guess, who takes Lilo while Nani's off to college. She's nice, but I still would have preferred if Nani stayed and like moved in, at least, you know, them being together. I don't know why she couldn't study from home. I feel like I had a good time. I thought it was fine. Except for when my brother ruined the movie for me because his phone fell between the seats. And they're like recliner seats, so it's like you can't see much of it, but like his phone fell between the seats. And I don't know how long we spent, maybe like 30 minutes, or I don't know how much of the movie, trying to get his phone out from between the seats. I lost 2 pens, sticking the phone, like, it was stuck, like, my hand can't fit, but the phone fit perfectly between the seats. So we're just like, damn. And so I had to use, like, 2, pens that I had in my bag to, like, push it down all the way to the floor, and then push it back so it would fall, to the back row. And everybody else literally saw me doing this. And I'm like, bruh. Flashlight on and everything. Aside from that, the movie was fine. I still think it's a little out of character for Nani to give up Lilo. Because they was tight as a family. I thought Jumba was a little annoying. Like, I don't know, I felt like he was a little more charismatic, in the animated film. And I did notice that they, like, didn't have my man, Pleakley dressed up in drag, like the baddie he is. Instead, they made him disguised as a white man. What else? I think, the girl who played Lilo was very spot on. She was very funny. I would even say that she may or may not be a better Lilo than the original Lilo. Which is a shame, because she's not anything promotional, man. But she was like... She killed that role! But she didn't scrap like the OG. But the worst part was that she looked like she could scrap in real life. Like, yeah, she pushed the girl off the stage, but I really wish, you know, she would have threw hands. I felt like she could have thrown hands. Like, if they really, like, asked, or if they really needed her to fight, like, hey, we need you to fight this, other kid. I feel like she really could have. I wish it was deleted scenes or something. For real, man. I don't know why they didn't make her, like, fight the kid, during the play. I feel like it would have been a lot funnier. And, like, have, like, the audience watching when they're doing that little hula thing or whatever. Like, just watch her kid get, like, I don't know, beat up. Because when you see her push the girl, like, immediately I got the vibe, like, damn, she ready to throw down for real. Also, Agent Bubbles, or whatever his name was, shows up at, like, the very end or whatever. He wasn't, like... I'm like, dog, why are you even here at this point? Like, I don't know why we couldn't have Agent Bubbles as, like, the secret social worker. I don't know why we had to have, like, a separate social worker lady or whatever. And, like, I don't know, they put Agent Bubbles as just some, like, regular CIA agent. I'm like, bro. Maybe it was because I was busy, like, helping my brother get his phone, but, like, I literally remember seeing him, and I'm like, why are you here? The movie's almost over. Like, why'd they even add you at this point? We gotta lock in. Oh, Lord! We still made it. Hee hee. It has been so long since I drank, since I ate, like, movie popcorn, and I was so happy to eat it. But every time when I remember, like, I eat the popcorn at the movie theaters, I'm like, dog, you don't notice how much you eat, so when I, like, get up, because my brother had to go pee, we got up, and I'm like, dog, I feel sick. Uno TNT blows up the oil barrel. Fear Factory, my beloved. How would they even do a Donkey Kong movie? Like, what would it incline? Like, is somebody else gonna steal, like, the banana horde? What are they gonna do? Is Diddy gonna be in it? I'd hope he'd be. Because I do not want to hear Seth Rogen all the time. I think it's kind of douchey how Seth Rogen, I'm pretty sure he mentioned it before. Is it like, oh, I'm not gonna even try and, like, do a voice for, like, a character. I'm just gonna do my normal voice. Like, I'm not even gonna bother. Like, between the lines of y'all ain't gonna, like, pay me to do a voice impression or anything like that. I'm just gonna do my regular voice, that's it. And it's like, are you for real? It just gives the vibe like, oh, I'm too good to, have to mimic or have to come up with a certain voice. I should just be paid, you know, to do the bare minimum. And I'm like, that's lame. He almost got me with that last barrel. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whee! G. Bro, it's late. Here I am thinking, I'm like, why am I so tired? And then I look at the time and I'm like, oh. But this music. I'm not paying attention. Y'all know what's crazy? This is like one of the few games I'm only good at. And thus I look over as I say this and fumble the bag. Well, I'm just glad you're doing okay and hope you get a chance to stream more often. Yeah. I think what happens is also too, let's see. Because it's summer, my mom is now babysitting my cousins more. And it's all 4 of them. And they leave till 4. And sometimes, you know, I don't pay attention to time and I'm still trying to not stream as late so my stepdad doesn't come home and find me on the game. And then it goes on this tangent of todo la día en el mendigo juego, even though it's like I just got on. Then again, I think it's also just because of like everything going on this week. I missed the barrel! If I die again, I think I'm gonna call it a day because I feel tired. Bro. You got this, Ruby. Okay, I think what happened here is I didn't jump, and apparently if I don't jump, it doesn't register as me stepping on him. But this music is still cool. Ah, shoot. Okay, just don't come off. Claptrap! G! I don't need the extra lives, but you know. Oh, I cannot kill him. Bless. I gotta get to the save point, bruh. Elevator antics? What antics? Oh, it's this level. By far, I think this is the worst world in the game. The only thing that saves it is, Fear Factory or whatever it is. Okay, Diddy. Oh, Lord! The panic is crazy. But we going through it. What? Bro. I don't know if I reached the checkpoint. Perhaps I did. I'm sure I have. This music is glorious. Get me out of here. Candy save point. I think honestly I'm gonna head out. Like, I'm tired. I want to go to bed. Like, I feel it in my body that I'm sleepy. Nos toca Mimi. Can we see Cranky one last time? Is he here? I can't visit Cranky. He's not there. Bro, I'm tired. I don't even know from what. Next time then? Yeah. Me toca Mimi. He went to sleep. He just like me for real, for real. Because I'm about to go to sleep. Actually, I can't play this. This is copyright. I'm leaving. Okay. Goodbye and good night. Where's my game at? Okay, it's over here. I don't know how long it's been since I played. Okay, I played. Two days later. I returned to play this game 2 days later. What's happened these past 2 days? I'm sick. I don't know what it is. I don't know if somebody like got me sick. I know my little cousin was sick, then my brother was sick, and now I'm sick. It's a good thing there's not much left to this game, cause usually when I'm sick, it's not a problem. But hey, where are my 99 lives? Hold on. No. Y'all ain't saw that, but you know, I came here with 99 lives. I'm leaving with 99 lives. They took all your lives. I forget, like, I think it's dumb that your lives reset when you, like, save the game. Like, oh, your progress is saved. Oh, but the lives you accumulated, gone. They robbed for that. Wait. And off for what? For some bananas. But yeah, no, I'm sick. It started off with a bit of a sore throat, then it turned into now my nose is plugged, which is probably worse, honestly. I was fine with the little like throat itchy throat or whatever, but the whole nose plug that I can't breathe through my nose, that's a problem. I'm breathing through like one nostril. And nobody talks about when you eat and you have to breathe through one nostril. Or like when both of your nostrils are plugged up and you're eating, so you can only breathe with your mouth, and like how you have to hold your breath. Kind of. Did you take a hot shower? No. I think either my little cousin or my brother got me sick. Probably both of them. Let the mist cure you. I'm gonna get vapor rub. Rub it around a cotton swab and just like shove it up my nose. Breathe. Hot steam can also unclog your congestion. Oh. Then perhaps I should drench myself. I should get a hot bowl. I should get a bowl of like hot water, boiling water, and then put a towel over my head and just breathe. I took medicine once, but just in the morning. But doing both works wonders? Yeah. Wait. There's gotta be something over here. Right? Yeah, Ungard is here. I think my stepdad is here. My, whatchamacallit? My little cousins were here earlier. All 4 of them, and we took them to like a little splash pad park. It's crazy though how the youngest one doesn't like splash pads. He's scared of them. I think he only likes, like, flat water. I think he gets scared of, like, splash pads. But, like, me personally, though, I also don't like splash pads as much. I prefer a pool. Ah! Oh, thank God. But yeah, no, so that was my day. And also I went to... Oh, Lord! On guard, come back. No! Okay, now I need you. I need you. Bro, without any conch here, this level is like a mess. Come back, come back, come back. I need you, I need you, I need you, I need you. What did you eat? I ate, cereal. I ate a couple of cookies while we were at the park. And then I ate In-N-Out a couple hours ago. Because my mom was like, I want to go to Lowe's. I want to go to, like, a Walmart. And then it was like, I don't know. Now we can see Cranky. Boy, this place has been busy lately. What's with all the cremlings and now you? Gabe never looked like this when I was a lad. I swear to God, if he brings the 2x4. And we were much better off in those days as well. I mean... Bet you thought this was 64-bit, eh, boy? I got a little more gameplay in my little figures than you've got in this whole game. You know what they say, all graphics, no gameplay. 32 megs, that would be more than 30 games in my day, and they'd be great games too. Go bananas in the snake pit of the reptile rumble. My nose is plugging up. I hear if you roll off a platform and press the jump button, you'll do a super jump. Yeah. Make sure to shut the gate on your way out. I raise you in a barn. Thank you. I don't know. I mean, Cranky in one way has a point. Nowadays, when they release a game, it's like immediately update. Oh, there's an update for a game, a patch update. And I'm like, why would you release the game if it wasn't ready? Like, I feel like if a game is truly complete and all that, then it doesn't need updates. Like, I'm trying to play the game. I'm not trying to sit around here and wait for my game to update or whatever. Alright, minecart madness. All graphics, no game. See, this is where I think Cranky wrong. Because when they was making Donkey Kong, I remember they had to lower the temperature in the computer room so the computers wouldn't overheat. That's how you know they were making straight fire while creating this game. Ah! I panicked. I should watch that Donkey Kong, like... Okay. What is it? It was like a VHS tape that supposedly I heard that some people got in the mail of like how they made the game. But it was in the 90s, so y'all already know, like, radical! And then the dudes making the game are just like a bunch of British people is like, yeah, no, we make this game in the computer and you know, here we are making the models for the characters. But little did they know this game would be straight fire. What the? Oh, okay. It's not one of those when, because in Donkey Kong Country 2, when you're on the minecarts, you automatically, like, jump with the car. Here, you gotta, like, actually navigate to keep going. That's why they made these levels so intense. But notice how, like, minimal design or difficulty, like, there is really to this game, despite it still being difficult. I mean, it's still fun. I just wanted to hear Funky. Still talking to yourself, huh? Check out the jungle. I'm sure you'll find your buddy. Damn. Blackout basement. I wonder how people thought of this, like, the first time they saw it, and when they saw, like, that everything blacked out in the background and even, like, the foreground. I bet they were like, is my game broken? What happened? It's that dang TV on the fritz again. When I went to my Walmart, with my mom, she didn't notice it, but I noticed it. They had, like, promotional stuff in the front door and all of that for Mario and, like, the Switch 2. Which I thought was crazy. I'm like, oh, really? They have that promotional stuff out here? They was serious with it? Oh, Lord! I'm sorry, I'm just trying to lock in and also, like, oh! Okay. Okay. Oh! Fear Factory thing goes hard. Yup. Oh, that's it? Okay. Blackout basement. Oh. Never mind. Boss dumb drum. Isn't this level the bonus stage inside a bonus stage? I don't know. Supposedly I heard, yeah, one of those levels, like, exists, but I'm like, ain't no way they really put that in there. How is somebody supposed to know there's a bonus stage inside a bonus stage? Just like when I played the first Zelda game, how do I know where I'm supposed to go? and what item to get. Unless you don't have the guide, you're done. Ah! But yeah, no, they're like, oh yeah, so supposedly I heard with the bonus game, it's like, oh, when you finish this bonus game, you gotta go right to the door before like it activates the whole victory dance or something like that. And I'm like, but with me being sick today, my body feels tired. Like, while I was going outside and checking for eggs, I'm like, why am I so tired? Like, my body feels tired. And thus and behold, that's how I know I'm truly sick. I wasn't gonna stream because I thought, okay, well, maybe I'm not, you know, okay to do it. But I think just because, like, you know, with this level almost done, and then K rule, I think I could, like, hold up. Who the heck was riding on this thing that decided it needs fuel every, like, couple of seconds? Oh, that's not good. The economy hitting Donkey Kong Country a little too hard. Yeah. It's something that they put in the fuel, right? Like, that waters it down. I think it's just straight up water that they use sometimes to water it down so it doesn't, like... They're not using that much. I don't know what it's called. And yes, I am one of those people who like the smell of gasoline. Oh no! What the? Oh. I was doing just fine. And then... I don't know what the whole, like, issue is with some people like the smell of gasoline. I, for some reason, like the smell of it. I'm like, oh, heck yeah. And there's some people who are like, ew. And they're like, oh, by the way, like, at the gas stations where I read it as I'm filling the tank, oh, by the way, if you smell this too much, you might get, like, birth defects or whatever. It might cause birth defects. for like cancer or whatever. No! Bro, DK is too big for me to be doing this. I don't care about no letter. I'm out. You would have loved the smell of gasoline, miscongested, but it's okay. So do I. The heck is manic mincers? Oh, it's this with the little salt. Yeah, this. Oh yeah. Yesterday, my little cousin, the oldest one, my mom gave her this like ring that she found at this like those Amazon return bin places. She put it on her ring finger. You feel me? My mom put it on her ring finger, but for some unknown reason, my cousin decided to take it off and put it on her index finger. I guess he's not coming back. Which unfortunately later on we find out it's stuck. We didn't notice until my mom saw her like washing her hand or whatever, and she's like, I can't get this off. And we're like, I knew it! Oh yeah, no, it's stuck. We can't get it off. I try hitting it with the hammer because I'm like, okay, well maybe it's sheet metal. And so, you know, it does bend when I hit it with the hammer. But that obviously isn't working. And, the next thing we do is obviously try and put more like soap, put oil, cooking oil, whatever, it's stuck there. Maybe try oil. We did try oil, it did not work. And then what else did we do? Then my brother, like, while he was going to work, because he was on his way to work, he's like, why don't you put, use a drill, your little, like, nail drill that you have. Because don't, like, what is it? Doctors or the ER use, like, a file or, like, drill thing to get it off, from what I've seen. And so I tried doing that, but my cousin did not last. All of a sudden, she was like, ow, I don't know, maybe it burned, I don't know what happened. Or her finger was vibrating too much. That didn't work. Then she's like, oh, we should look up a tutorial or whatever. And I'm like, okay, let's look up a tutorial. We go on TikTok for the tutorial. And one of the tutorials involved, whatchamacallit. Okay, fine, just fall. Putting a string on it, like in between the finger and, yeah, the finger and the ring. And then wrap the finger around it with the string. So, like, it compresses it more. And then you pull it. I don't know, I guess it's physics or whatever. And we tried doing that. And it was working. It was almost done. But then my little cousin starts crying because it's, like, too much. And so, like, my mom was like, alright, stop. And I'm like, dog, it was almost out. And then grandma comes. And she sees this and she's like, well. I thought he would stay there. And basically, you know, she tried getting it off and it didn't work. But she pretty much took her home. She's like, you know what, I'll see. Maybe my husband, like, we could break it off with some pliers at home or something. What the? Okay. But eventually, later on, their grandma texts my mom, and they're like, "Yeah, no, we have to take her to the ER." And we ain't learned nothing until today, where she tells me that they had to remove it via drill or whatever. The big issue was obviously, you know, kids are gonna complain, but like she didn't want to feel any pain while trying to remove it, but it's like it's cutting off circulation. You're gonna feel pain. And she told me that they use basically like a nail drill, but like not a nail drill, but a drill that had a saw, a mini saw. They basically just cut down on it till it broke, and it's like, bruh. I was gonna break that, but okay. And, you know, that's basically what happened. And I'm like, oh. So I guess my drill thing could have worked. Because she said still, like, in the hospital, she was still crying when they were taking off the drill. But it's like, yeah. Because even her grandma was trying to tell you, like, dog, they is not going to care if you're crying. Their goal is to take it off. They said that she went to 3 places. She went to an urgent care, I guess another urgent care, and then, like, an ER. It was right here. So everything turned out okay? Yeah, the ring is off. My mom felt bad because she's the one who gave her the ring, but I was trying like to, you know, reassure her. I'm like, okay, but you gave it to her on her ring finger, and if it doesn't fit, why would you make it like force it on your like bigger finger? Personally, I would have continued the string technique. Yeah, but it hurt like really bad, and she would have stopped crying, and I'm like, dog. I should have just used a drill and been like, nah, suck it up. I think maybe what would have worked is we had like a bigger string, or like even people use like a ribbon or something. But we have no ribbons in this house. We only had like sewing string. And then we also like tried using the string from like a mask. I should have used the barrel for this! The string technique did work. Like, a lot of people were using the string technique. And I'm like, cool. It's just that she couldn't, like, hold in the pain or whatever. It probably would have been a lot faster if we had, like, a regular, if we had, like, a much thicker or, like, wider string. Okay, I guess it's not in there. Ah! Actually, I might need Donkey Kong with these. What happened to the ring after? I don't know, man. I guess they got rid of it, threw it in the trash. It wasn't worth anything. It was just like some random, like, you know, cheap, like, metal ring or whatever. But I guess, like, it wasn't cheap enough that it couldn't be broken with a hammer. Or I probably could have. I just needed to keep hitting it. But, like, I don't know how old she is, less than 10, and she probably would have been like way too impatient for that. And I'm like, I. Alright, Funky, what you got for me? Yo, dudes, you need some lives or something? Jungle Hijinks is the place for that. I think it's funny how you just, like, the same sprite as Donkey Kong, maybe a little more redder, maybe a little more saturated, give him some glasses and a bandana, he said. Whee! I just need to hear the music drop. Somebody, specifically David Wise, that was like, hey, so we need you to make this song for Funky Kong, you know, he gives you rides on his plane. And yeah, that's it. The player isn't gonna be standing there for too long because they're gonna get on the plane. So, you know, just make something very, like, simple or whatever. Funky, but, you know, you're not gonna be do too much. And then David Wise was like, I. Oh, it's this level! By the way, that same Amazon return place, I found a mattress topper. And I'm like, oh, cool. It was unfortunately wrapped, so I couldn't, like, cut it open and see, you know, how big it was or if it was a size for my bed. So, when I opened it at my house and then saw that it was probably for, like, king, maybe queen size bed, I was like, damn. It wasn't that, thick either, so I was like, it was probably, like, only an inch or something, and I'm like, boo. And prior, I found a mattress topper before. I can't see! Do you like the funky theme, this funky theme or the Donkey Kong Country 2 one? I think they're both great, but me personally, the first one has more, like, of a vibe to it. I don't know, I like it. I like the first one better. I did not see that bird. What the heck is that on my microphone? Oh, okay, never mind. It's like one of those, like, little flies. Oh no! I swear to God, if that dude in the end kills me, I'm gonna be so mad. Good. Yoo-hoo, honeycomb, new. Now's a good time to save where you've gotten to. Okay. If I remember correctly, they said that somebody said that what is it? Candy Dixie's face is just Candy Kong's like model, but they just like changed a couple of things. That's it. I think they just changed like the hair, maybe. Talk about the face though. Platform perils. ¿Qué es esto? Oh, I know what this is. But how does one go down there? But how do you go over there? Oh. This is why I hate Diddy with these like rolly thingies. With these armadillos. He always gotta bounce back. There's a hidden platform that brings you over there. Well, it's a good thing I'm not collecting any secrets. Collect the coins. Ain't no coins here. Nah, I'm kidding. I know what you mean. Ah, shoot. But what do you mean it's slightly below the platform at the beginning, like? Like right here, okay? Oh! Oh. No, Diddy! Ah! You know, one armadillo is, you know, probably manageable, but another one problematic. Ah, shoot. You know what's funny? They use this like save animation or not, like they try and imitate this in the Donkey Kong Country the show. I don't know where I've seen it, but he does the same thing where he throws his hat down and gets mad. And I think it's funny. The heck that killed me? Oh, the bee! Where the checkpoint at? Oh. But I got the checkpoint, so it don't matter. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Well, now I'm just stuck there. I'm gonna take this as a surprise tool to help us later. I knew I should have waited my turn. What the heck is that? I like how these bro the enemies, at least the smaller enemies, make the same like hit noise as Diddy does. And then when they brought the second game, or when they made the second game, they like lowered the pitch of the noise. Just go ahead and try and jump down normally. I think the worst part, honestly, is just these crushers. I forgot what their name is. That don't do anything unless you hit him with the barrel. Oh, hey, I think I burnt my tongue eating those fries earlier. But if I remember correctly, after this level is just a boss, then 𝐀𝐫𝐭, no? I think. They really chose to put the worst levels in the final world. What the? Oh. I thought I had to jump back on the platform. They say you gotta earn it before you get your way to 𝐀𝐫𝐭, but not a single water level unless there's a water level like next, but I don't know. Someone said this level easy. Alright, you play it. Nah, I'm kidding. Dog. How many lives do I have? Oh. Can y'all imagine if I didn't get those 99 lives and then how we'd have to keep redoing levels? Damn. Ah. Me están sudando los manos. I forgot if I took my medicine. Oh. The worst part about it, though, is, like, if you miss, it's like, you're done. Okay, did he stay on the platform? And we're done. That's good. You can sweat out your sickness through the palms of my hand. Hey boy, can you believe the shack they stuck me in? I think I heard this dialogue already. Bet you thought this was 64-bit, eh boy? I've got more gameplay, my little finger. You already said this. Yeah, all graphics, no gameplay. Let me see if I took my medicine. I don't remember. Yeah, I did. You know what's worse? When you get to the end and you have to start again. No bananas in the I think if you go back to talk to Cranky, he gets annoyed. Ungar the swordfish will help you get straight to the point. Alright, Cholo, get out! Oh, I need to close my gate. Okay, thank you. Ruby on the left. Okay, if I go back, well, he's gonna get disturbed. I like yelled at my dog because my other dog is in heat, the little chihuahua, and I have her in like my room gated. You only just left. Never had any of this fancy 3D stuff. Oh no, we had to survive on what we had. And what little did we have, we were happy with. Well, I've never seen anything like it. Enjoy the demo while you can. It can't last any longer. You can find fun and ropey rampage between a rock and a hard place. Bucket can send you anywhere you've already been to on the island in a flash. So long, suckers. Try not to hurt yourselves out there. Speaking of what we had in the past, well, today we were at the splash pad with my little cousins. It's crazy how nowadays, you know, kids are just like inside on the iPads. Meanwhile, as a kid, you know, you kind of made up your own fun. Most of the fun being outside, playing in dirt, and that was it. Couple rocks, couple dirt, make yourself a mud pie. Nowadays, it's like, I understand not wanting to like get dirty and all that, being the parent, but at the same time, let him play in the dirt, man. He need the minerals. Build that immunity. We need the mineral. Before, my mom started babysitting those kids. Their mom would not let them touch dirt. God forbid they got dirty. She be keeping them clean, bringing them clean every single time, you know, but it's like, I don't know, it's so weird when like parents refuse to let kids play like or interact with nature. Like, dog, if you don't let them like walk barefoot on the grass or something. Ah, shoot! Yeah, no, I used to play in dirt. And the reason this conversation came up is because a friend of my mom's that lived in the neighborhood, they were talking about it and how like um, her grandkid doesn't like dirt whatsoever. Like he, I guess, grew up to hate it. But like the only one time he played in dirt was when he was like very small, and those like holes that moles dig or whatever, groundhogs or whatever. He saw that and it like just rained or whatever, so he was playing in that and he was like rolling around in the dirt, and the parents like just watched, and the grandma, and they're like, you know what, just let him be, man. He happy, he chilling out. And then from there on, it's like, nope. And then at the park, my mom and her friend were criticizing other parents. Just Mexican activities. Damn, I can't believe it's already time for K. Rool. Killing the wildlife. The real question is, why is he so big and all the alligators so scrawny? They really made a banger with this song. Ruby, make sure you eat sopa tomorrow. It's hot. And drink water. I mean, I'm drinking water now. Okay, it's gonna come back. He's dead! No, I'm kidding. But yeah, no, so like my mom and her friend were criticizing parents. Cause this one family came, they had 4 kids. One of them was like handicapped, where you could physically see like there's something about him, and also when they brought out like the walker where he needs support to walk, which, you know, let him play at the splash park like everybody else. And then another kid who I guess maybe has like a non-verbal thing, I don't know. But then like later on, I don't know where the parents are, and then my mom is like, oh, they're back there in the car. And then like they're like, oh, they're smoking in there. Like both parents, unsupervised, they left the handicapped kid in the sun. Meanwhile, they're smoking blunts. And I'm like, dog. Why would y'all do that? Mind you, this is the second the second pair I've seen who decided to step back in their car to smoke and or vape. Could have beaten that bunch of no good Kremlins. You made an old man proud. Go on licking your hoard. I think you'll be in for a surprise. If I'd been playing, I would have found everything. I'm sure there must be some bonus rooms you haven't found. Which is crazy, because it's like they had a child who I think wasn't even the age of 2. He was either 2 years old or under, and they left them like... They decided to retreat back to the car to smoke. And it's like, oh. Yeah, no, aside from that, it was fine. It was just hot. Bite size! Octopus! Tom's Jr. Tom's Lambo? Which? Damn, they really ganged up on him. Los Kremlings. I like how they're reskinned, but it's still a vast variety of characters. Russia! Los bosses. Very naughty. Master Nikki. Queen Bee. Really naughty. And then there's Dumb Drum. And then there's Master Nikki Sr. And then there's King K. Rool. The good guys. Rambi, my beloved. Espresso, my beloved. Ungard, my beloved. Winky, my beloved. Quax, my beloved. The Kongs. Congress. You know what's crazy? Imagine being so good of a character that you appear in all 3 games. Shout out to Squawks and Ungard. Donkey Kong really stopped and said W. I keep seeing on Twitch that my live is quote-unquote unstable. Damn. They evil. And then he did this only using 1 life, and it took, I think, less than an hour. I'm trying to find the video where it shows, like, the making or whatever. Because I feel like that would be entertaining too. Okay, I think I found it. I found it. All these people. And yet I only know David Wise. It's cause you're sick. What? Original Donkey Kong creator Shigeru Miyamoto. Rare. Nintendo. But yeah, no, that was Donkey Kong Country.